wife is also a great cook, and so I was eating supper real quick before I got up here, so sorry for being a couple of minutes late. So we are live now. We're going to give everybody a couple of seconds to join in. We should be live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, and so hopefully folks will start signing in here. So we're going to give everybody just a few moments to connect. If you don't know who I am, my name's Jason. I lead the music here at Cook, and so we've just started kind of doing several things during the week besides streaming our services. On Sundays, we've also been doing this little trivia night on Thursday nights. So hopefully, last week we played Know Your Staff Trivia. You can go back and watch that online if you missed it. But this week we're going to be playing Worship Trivia. And so how well do you know your songs and your worship songs, your hymns and your praise and worship stuff? And so anyway, so again, my name's Jason, and we're just doing this for fun. And we're also going to, as we go, give you a little bit of information about things coming up here at the church and everything. And so we're excited that folks are starting to jump in now. I see some people on here, and I can share. Let's see, where'd that go? Stick this up here. JT is on. Miss Beth is on. We're excited about that. Wait a few more minutes. I'm sure we've got other folks coming in here. The stakes are here. I believe the stakes are very serious about their trivia, and so I'm glad that they're on. So again, if you're joining us tonight, we're doing worship trivia, and so we're just having a little bit of fun each week, just doing this on Thursday nights. And so last week we did Know Your Staff Trivia. This week we are doing worship trivia, and so we'll also be giving you a little bit of information and stuff about things coming up here at the church and how you can stay connected with everything going on here at the church. So we'll wait a couple of more minutes. I'm trying to give everybody just a few minutes. I know we started a little bit late, so let's see. Hopefully people are connecting. Well, go ahead and put your name in the comment. Maggie, no, I do not have corona. That was a sinus cough. Justin thinking the same thing. I'm not couching, I'm coughing. Oh, Mr. Mance and Miss Carolyn are on. Janet Brown's probably going to wipe the floor with everybody. She's going to be getting all these answers right. Go ahead and put your name in the comment field and send us a comment, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or wherever you're watching at right now. That way we know you're on. Oh, Maggie and Jack are going to be working together. Miss Gail Hall is on. We're excited about that. Miss Brenda. And before we get going with our trivia, do want to remind you, and this is 100% a joke, but this trivia is for fun only, no wagering, please. And so I know last week we had several folks that lost a lot of money on our How Well Do You Know Our Church, our staff trivia. Just kidding. But anyways, all right, we got the Powells on as well. Sabrina. All right. So we've got several folks on, so we're going to give everybody just another minute, and then we'll get started. I know everybody's ready to play here. No, this cannot help your fantasy league, Will. Sorry. Giving everybody just a moment again. If you're joining, if you don't know who I am, I'm Jason. I lead the music here at Cook, and so we're just excited about getting together tonight. This is just a fun thing, just to play a little bit of worship trivia tonight, and so hopefully you guys can be hanging out. You'll get to answer a few questions. I've got 12 questions. I'm going to be leaving it up to you to keep your score. So at the end, I do want everybody to post how many they got correct out of 12. And so, but this is based on the honor system. So it's up to you to keep up with how many you get right out of 12. And we're just going to trust that when you tell us that you got 12 out of 12, that you really did get 12 out of 12. And so some of these questions are pretty easy. Some of them are pretty fun. And then some of them, hopefully, maybe you'll find out something you didn't already know. And so, anyways, Will is helping. I already put that one up there, Miss Melanie. Allison wants everybody to say, tell us what you've been doing during the quarantine. I assume she means everybody else, not just me, because I've been watching TV and sleeping mostly. All right. Well, we seem to have several folks on now. So if you hadn't already, you can drop your name down in the comments, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you're at, and just let us know that you're playing along. And that's also going to you're going to be submitting your answers. All right. So here we go. We are in worship trivia. Worship trivia. So that is our game tonight. How well do you know your worship songs? And so you'll be seeing, I'll be giving us a question, and then I'll give us 4 possibilities, and then you'll give us your answer in the comments or in the chat. All right. So that's how we're going to be playing this tonight. Yes, you're absolutely right, Keith Wyatt. I definitely have a face for radio, not for TV. All right. Kim, what are y'all eating for supper? Y'all are having supper? Joel is very excited to help Christy with a renovation project this weekend. I feel some sarcasm in that. Will has been working. That's no fun. Mr. Ray is here as well. All right, so here's the plan. You can see on the screen there, we are playing worship trivia. I'm going to give you a question. I'm going to give you 4 possible answers, and then you can let us know which answer you think down in the comments and in the chat, and I'll give us a few moments to give you a few minutes to respond, and then we'll reveal the correct answer. All right, so here we go. Question number 1. Our first question out of the gate here. Finish the lyrics, O Lord my God. Finish the lyrics, O Lord my God. Our options are A, what joy shall fill my heart? B, you got to know when to hold 'em? C, then sings my soul? Or D, when I an awesome wonder? All right, so finish the lyrics, O Lord my God. Is it A, B, C, or D? Will's coming up with D. Allison says D. Maggie says D. Seems to be overwhelming answer of D. All right, so we'll go ahead. Up, Janet, there's D. JT says D. Christy says, when I an awesome wonder. I cannot believe that nobody is guessing B. You got to know when to hold them. Oh, thank you, Will. Yes, B was a nice try. I figured I would trick somebody with that. Miss Carolyn says D. Jennifer Watson says D. Dandy says D. Yes, you are correct, Willie Todd. Here we go. All right, so here we go. Our official answer, as everyone has guessed, is D. Oh, Lord my God, when I an awesome wonder. All right, so great job. Everybody can pretty much give themselves a 1 out of 1 there for the first question. All right, here we go. Question 2. This song was written after the author lost his son to pneumonia, his business to fire, and his 4 daughters to shipwreck. All right, so this song was written after the author lost his son to pneumonia, his business to a fire, and his 4 daughters to shipwreck. Our options are A, Graves into Gardens, B, It Is Well With My Soul, C, Here I Am to Worship, or D, Be Calm My Soul. This song was written after the author lost his son to pneumonia, his business to fire, and his 4 daughters to shipwreck. Maggie's guessing B. That would be It Is Well With My Soul. I'm not getting any other guesses. Oh, here we come. All right, Will says B. Allison says B. JT says It Is Well With My Soul. Ray says B. Janet says B. All right, we're starting to see a pattern here. Justin says B. Dandy says B. Christy says B. Rebecca says B. Jennifer, Beth. Allison says Graves into Gardens is awesome, though. Yes, it is. If you go Google that, you can listen to that song as well. That's a great song. All right, the overwhelming response, as you can see, as I'm sharing here, seems to be B. So let's see if that is the correct answer. And yes, it is well with my soul. For bonus points, can somebody drop the name of that person into the comments? Does anybody know the name of that person? He lived in Chicago. His oldest son actually died from pneumonia. And then during the Great Chicago Fire, he was a very wealthy businessman. And during the Great Chicago Fire, he lost all of his business, most of his wealth. And no, his name is not Joe, Maggie. Come on, I'm sure somebody knows the name, the person who wrote It Is Well With My Soul. It is not William Cooper. And the story goes, supposedly, that he and his family were all sailing to Europe, and he and his wife and his 4 daughters, and he had to stay behind in Chicago because of the fire and because of losing his business. And that was when the shipwreck happened, and his wife was the only survivor out of his family. And JT knows it. Yes, it is Horatio Spafford. And so you are correct, Joy Thomas. And so when his wife actually made it to Europe, she sent back a telegram or whatever, or call or something that said, survived alone. And then supposedly the story goes that Horatio Spafford immediately set out to join her in Europe. And as they crossed the spot where his daughters had died, that is supposedly where he wrote It Is Well With My Soul. And so anyways, really cool story about a really great song. So Janet Brown knew the answer. Sabrina knew the answer as well. And so here we go. All right, question number 3, I believe. Are we on number 3? Yes, so finish the lyrics. In every high and stormy gale. So finish these lyrics. In every high and stormy gale, is it A, my anchor holds within the veil, B, my hope, my glory, my all, C, you broke my shame and sinfulness, or D, sweet heavenly dove? I don't know if our internet's going down. Okay, here we go. Now I got some answers. Will says A, Allison says A, Maggie says A. Janet says A. Justin says A. Ray A. Miss Brenda says DDBA. Okay. All right. A seems to be the overwhelming guess here. So let's check our answers here. In every high and stormy gale, yes, my anchor holds within the veil. So yes, it is A. So great guessing, guys. Most everybody, I believe, got that one. So it looks like right now, if you're keeping score, I think just about everybody is 3 for 3. And so everybody's doing well so far. Maybe I didn't make these as hard as I should have. All right. So question 4, let's see. Finish the lyrics. Behold, he comes riding on the clouds. Finish the lyrics. Behold, he comes riding on the clouds. Is it A, in a 747, B, shining like the sun at the trumpet call, C, as I walk, let me walk close to thee, or D, in my Father's house? Finish the lyrics. Behold, he comes riding on the clouds in a 747, shining like the sun at the trumpet call, as I walk, let me walk close to thee, or in my Father's house? Got a couple of guesses for B. Ms. Brenda says B. Yes, if you're just joining, you can just start keeping score from this point on. You don't have to go back and catch up on the previous questions. All right, so everybody seems to be thinking it's B. I cannot believe that anybody is going with A. I felt like A was the obvious answer. If you're riding on the clouds, you're going to be in a 747 or some type of aircraft, but B seems to be the overwhelming answer. So let's see. Yes, shining like the sun at the trumpet call. I don't know if the Sandefers are on, but as most of you know, this is Mr. Alan Sandifer's favorite song, Days of Elijah. We just sang it last Sunday, and so hopefully that's why all of you were able to get that answer there. All right, so let's see. Yeah, pretty much everybody got the answer B there. So just real quick before we move on to our next question, hopefully most of you got to participate in some way last night. Last night was Wednesday, and most of you got to participate in some way. We had several things going on, even though we weren't able to meet here at the church. We did have Miss Rebecca met with a bunch of the kids via Zoom yesterday at 5, and then Wes did his Wednesday night Bible study and trivia with our youth at 5:30, and then at 6:30, Brother Jeff did a Wednesday night Bible study. That was the first time we had done that, but I believe he is planning on continuing continuing that. And then at 8 o'clock, Chris met with about 20 or so college students on Zoom, and they did their Bible study and everything. And so even though we weren't able to meet here at the church or here at Cook, there was a lot of stuff going on last night. So if you missed any of that, if you're part of the kids program, the youth program, the college program, or if you're just an adult and you missed Brother Jeff's Bible study, hopefully you can get plugged in to all that coming up. Also, you'll know most of us met this past week via Zoom or some other way this past Sunday morning with your Sunday school class. And so hopefully your Sunday school leader or somebody has been reaching out to you and talking about ways that you guys can stay in touch as well. And so we're going to be doing that again this Sunday. And so we're excited just this Sunday to have the opportunity again for our Sunday school classes to meet. And then we'll be live streaming our service again at 10:15 this week. And so we had a lot of folks that joined us this past Sunday. Seemed to be a great service. And so it's so weird still to not be able in the same room with everybody. But it is still great that we have an opportunity through our technology to be able to worship together. And so if you weren't able to join any of those things that I mentioned last night, or if you had trouble getting in this past Sunday, please let us know. We want to help you be able to connect to those things and to get going. All right, so let's do a quick update. Mr. John and Miss Ann, they say they're 3 for 3. Have we done 3 questions or 4 questions? We have done 4 questions. How many people are 4 for 4? I'm sure we've got some people out there that are 4 for 4. Anybody? Nobody's commenting or sending anything in the chat there. I'm sure we've got some folks that are 4 for 4. Christy and them, the Stakes are singing along, yes. So are the Olivers. So are the Youngs. Maggie says that she is 4 for 4 so far. All right, so let's keep it rolling here. So now we've done 4 questions. Faye says she is 4 for 4. Justin says he's 4 for 4. Will's 4 for 4. All right, so here we go. Let's move on to question number 5. Here we go. Question 5. Fill in the missing lyric. When the blank fades, all is stripped away, and I simply come. When the blank fades, all is stripped away, and I simply come. Your options are A, turkey, B, color, C, music, or D, beauty. So fill in the missing lyric. When the blank fades, all is stripped away, and I simply come. Is it turkey, color, music, or beauty? All right. I'm getting a couple of guesses on C here. Will says C. Dandy says C. Allison says C. Elizabeth says music, or Liz. I'm sorry. I keep reading the names that are on here instead of what I actually know y'all go by. Abby, my college daughter, says it's definitely A. When the turkey fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come. Ray Oliver says D, when the beauty fades. But Miss Melanie says C. Got disagreement within the house there. Pretty much the overwhelming answer here would be C. Will says some fried turkey would be nice, though. Absolutely. Miss Jackie says D. Miss Gail says C. And the answer is when the music fades and all is stripped away and I simply come. We're going back to the Heart of Worship. That's the name of that song. And so we've sung it several times here. The Heart of Worship, when the music fades, not the turkey, not the color, not the beauty. And so, all right, so if you got C, you are now 5 for 5, most of you. All right, so here we go. Next question. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, here. This song is Brother Jeff's all-time favorite hymn. All right, this song is Brother Jeff's all-time favorite hymn. Is it A, We Give Thee But Thine Own, B, Go Tell It on the Mountain, C, Fishing in the Dark, or D, Victory in Jesus? This song is Brother Jeff's all-time favorite hymn. And I did check with Brother Jeff to get this answer. Yes, this is Brother Jeff's all-time favorite hymn. Maggie says D, Victory in Jesus. Allison says D, Victory in Jesus. Is it A, We Give Thee But Thine Own? That's a tithing song, in case you didn't know. B, Go Tell It on the Mountain. C, Fishing in the Dark, or D, Victory in Jesus? JT says B, Go Tell It on the Mountain. The Stakes say D. Jennifer says D. Liz says B. Ray says D. Woo, y'all are coming in quick now. Will Powell said fishing in the dark does count as a hymn in Arkansas. Yes, most of you know fishing in the dark would be not a hymn, but the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Rebecca says B. Sabrina says B. Will says D. Miss Carolyn says D. And let's reveal the correct answer is D. Yes, victory in Jesus. All right, so if you guess D, you are still on a roll. D, victory in Jesus. I cannot believe nobody guessed C, fishing in the dark, although Brother Jeff and his dad do like to go fishing. Kim said D. All right, so that was number 6. That was question number 6. We're halfway through. I've got 12 questions total. And so here we go. I've got 12 questions total. So we're on to our next. Jennifer is somehow 5 for 5, even though we've done 6 questions. All right, here we go. Number 7, question number 7. I'm sorry. This writer of Blessed Assurance reportedly wrote over 9,000 hymns during her lifetime. All right, so this is the hymn Blessed Assurance. This writer of Blessed Assurance reportedly wrote over 9,000 hymns during her lifetime. Is it A, Dolly Parton, B, Priscilla J. Owens, C, Fanny J. Crosby, or D, Gloria Gaither? This writer of Blessed Assurance reportedly wrote over 9,000 hymns during her lifetime. A, Dolly Parton, B, Priscilla J. Owens, C, Fanny J. Crosby, or D, Gloria Gaither? Maggie says B. Allison says C. Ray says C. Brenda says C. Abby says C. JT says C. C seems to be the favorite right now. Miss Jackie, Liz, Miss Dandy, Miss Beth, Justin, Faith, Will, Jennifer. Everybody seems to think C. Fanny J. Crosby. A, Dolly Parton. I can't believe nobody picked that. She has written a lot of songs, but I don't think she's written over 9,000 hymns, and she's still alive. B, Priscilla J. Owens. C, Fanny J. Crosby, or D, Gloria Gaither. All right. The overwhelming response seems to be C, so let's check. The correct answer is C. Yes, Fanny J. Crosby. She was actually blinded as a child by a doctor or a guy that claimed to be a doctor, who prescribed some type of medicine and then skipped town and ended up blinding her. And so, but she did write over 9,000 hymns, it's believed. And so she was actually contracted sometime at one point in her life to write 3 hymns a week, and they said she was writing 6 or 7 a day. And so, oh, Maggie, I'm so sorry. Typos don't count there. Typos don't count. We've actually done 7 questions, haven't we? 7? How many of y'all are 7 out of 7? Am I right there? 7 out of 7. Jennifer Watson says that they are 7 for 7. Yes, Allison, that was the doctor that blinded poor Fanny J. Crosby in the 1800s. All right. Hey, so I know we've kind of, Willie Todd is 7 for 7. The Watts are doing, yes, the Watsons are having to add up. Sabrina says they're 6 out of 7. The Stakes are 7 for 7. Will Young says they are 7 for 7. Miss Melanie says she is 7 for 7. I know Miss Melanie is now beating Mr. Ray, so that could be an interesting night there at the D'Oliveira household. So I know we've kind of talked over this a couple of times, but it came back up again today, and so I was just going to show it very quickly, just to remind you, for you guys that are Cook members, very quickly, you can still give your tithe online, and so you are able to do that. And so we just want to remind you, of course, you can mail your tithe in, your check in to 2000 Cooktown Road in Ruston, Louisiana, but it is super easy. You can go to our website, cookbc.org, and right here, you just hold your mouse over About Us, and then you drop down here to where it says Online Giving, and then you'll see there's a few words about the online giving and everything, and then right here, you can click this button right here where it says Online Giving, Tithes and Offerings. You click that, and then it will take you to a screen where you can enter your, you can choose if you want to do a one-time tithe. You can say that I just want to do one-time tithe of $1. I want it to go in today. I hit continue, and then it will come up and allow you to put in your billing information. And then also the best thing to do is just to go right here, your checking account information. You can put it shows you exactly where you just put the stuff that's on your check. And so this will save you from having to mail something. This will save you the stamp. You don't have to worry about sending something in. You can do it right here. It's secure. It's simple. And so we just want to remind you about that one more time. And so I think people may be getting tired of us reminding you about that, but we just wanted to remind you so that way I know because, again, we're not sure when we're going to be able to meet back together in person, and so we just want to remind you about that. So, again, that was just you go to cookbc.org and then go to About Us and then Give Online, and so that's how you get to that right there, online giving. And so once you do that, you can do that. All right, so back to our game here. All right, here we go. Next question. Are we on question 8, I believe? Yes. All right, finish the lyrics. Waymaker, miracle worker, blank, and light in the darkness. Finish the lyrics. Waymaker, miracle worker, blank, and then light in the darkness. Our options are A, sweet, sweet spirit, B, dark in the likeness, C, promise keeper, or D, spirit of the living God. All right, so finish the lyrics or fill in the lyrics. Waymaker, miracle worker, blank, and then light in the darkness. Sweet, sweet spirit, dark in the lightness, C, promise keeper, or D, spirit of the living God. All right, Maggie says C, Faye says promise keeper C, Will says C, Allison says C, Liz says C, promise keeper. Ray says C, he's getting back on track here. Jennifer says C, JT says C. Oh, getting a bunch of them. All right. I haven't seen anybody guess anything other than C. Anybody want to? Nobody likes dark in the lightness. I thought that was pretty clever. Miss Carolyn says C. Kim says C. Yes, Christy, you're correct. The Olivers had better get that one right. That is one of the Oliver Girls' favorite songs, I believe, or one of their favorite ones to sing along with. And so, yes, they did. Christy, they did. They did guess Promise Keeper. All right, so here we go. Let's reveal the answer. And yes, it is C, Promise Keeper. All right. I cannot believe nobody went for dark in the lightness. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, and light in the darkness. All right. All right, here we go. Next question. That was question number 8. So here we go with question number 9. Here we go. Question number 9. This was Jason's favorite song our choir sang last Easter. Jason would be me. So much so that they sang it again at the Associational Choir Festival this year. All right, so this was my favorite song that our choir sang last Easter, so much so that we actually sang it again at the Associational Choir Festival this year. Why, thank you, Wesselton. That's very nice. All right, so here are your options. This was my favorite Easter song last year, and we sang it at the choir festival this year. Is it A, Resurrecting, B, Mercy, C, Hope is Here, or D, Here Comes Peter Cottontail? So this was my favorite song that we sang last Easter, and we sang it again at our Associational Choir Festival this year. Was it A, Resurrecting, B, Mercy, C, Hope is Here, D, Here Comes Peter Cottontail? My mom says C, my wife says C, my daughter says C, my friend Willie Todd says C, one of my favorite choir folks, Miss Janet, says C, Wes says D, Here Comes Peter Cottontail. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Liz. Yes. C, my sister says C. Sabrina says C. Ray says C. Miss Beth says C. Man, y'all seem to know me very well. I think I've made it very clear that, yes, Hope is Here is my favorite song that we sang last Easter. And so, and then we did sing it again at the choir festival a couple of weeks ago. And so, man, what a great song. It is just so good. Hope is here. Everything changes. Talks about when Christ was born. And so, man, it's just an exciting song to sing. And so I'm just excited. I would probably sing it every week with the choir if we could. So anyway. So anyway, so that was kind of you had to know what we sang at the thing. So has anybody got an update on their score? Let's see. That was question number 9. So we have 3 questions left. So through 9, how many folks are 9 out of 9? Oh, don't worry, Christy. We will sing it again for sure. Oh, this is Max on my sister's phone. Jennifer says they're 8 out of 8, but again, we've done 9 questions. Oh, Max Milton. Thank you for clarifying that, Max. Oh, yes, we will definitely do it again. I'm pretty sure we've done it since y'all have been here, Shayna, at some point. Somehow Wes is 10 out of 10, even though we've only done 9. Jennifer and the Watson crew are 9 for 9. Willie Todd gives a thumbs up. Allison's, yep. Somehow my daughter got extra credit. She is 10 out of 9. Justin says he's 9 for 9. Miss Brenda says 9 for 9. William, 9 for 9. The stakes are 9 for 9. So it's going to come down to these last 3 questions to see who can do it. Somehow my other daughter is 21 out of 20. Okay. Wes Pierce, how you got 10? He's a cheater. Miss Dandy says she is 9 for 9 as well. All right, so here we go. We've got 3 questions left. 3 questions left. Hey, before I get to our last 3 questions, hopefully, if you're a Cook member, you got an email from Right Now Media. Drop me a thing right now in the comments. Tell me if you signed up for Right Now Media. Hopefully, you got an email that showed you how to sign up. And then hopefully you've been in there checking out all the things and the resources that are available to you right now. We've made that available to all of our Cook members. And so anyways, tell me right now in the chat or in the comments real quick if you were able to sign up for the Right Now Media. We hope that everybody has been able to take advantage of that. And if you weren't able to take advantage of that, we want to help you take advantage of that. There's a lot of stuff for kids. There's a lot of stuff for youth, for college, for adults. There's Bible studies. There's videos. There's just like literally thousands and thousands of things that you have at your disposal, at your fingertips. And so we want to make sure that everybody had the opportunity to get in. And so oh, great job, Shayna. So if you haven't, let this serve as your reminder. Go find that email, get signed up. I mean, it's so great. Our church is making that available to everyone. And so we're so excited just to be able to have that out there. Miss Jackie is signed up. Yes, Christy, Right Now Media does have VeggieTales. And so that's great there. And so Miss Ann says that, yes, they have signed up. Kim says she gives a thumbs up that they have signed up. So we just wanted to remind you, Right Now Media, if you need us to, we can send you the link to where you can sign up and create an account for that. And so please just let us know. You can let me know. You can comment here in the chat or whatever, or comments, or you can let Brother Todd know, Todd at cookbc.org, and make sure, and he can let you know how you can sign up for that. So, all right, here we go. Let's keep on. So we got 3 more questions left. Here's question number 10. Who sang Revelation's song better? And I will be honest with you, this is not a, there are no 2 right answers. This is a 1 answer scenario, all right? So this could make the difference. We've got a lot of folks that are 9 for 9. This could change things right here. All right, who sang Revelation's song better? Is it A, Allison Ambrose, sorry, Carrie Job, B, Billy Ray Cyrus, C, Wes Pierce, or D, Carrie Job? All right, just a reminder, there are not multiple correct answers here. There is 1 correct answer. And so who sang Revelation song better? A, Allison, my wife, B, Billy Ray Cyrus, C, Wes Pierce, or D, Carrie Job? Maggie's a good daughter. She says A. JT says A. Oh, now I'm getting flooded with comments. The Watsons say Allison. Faith says A. Justin says A. Oh, Maggie changed her answer to Wes. Oh, no, you're apologizing to Wes. Janet Brown says A. Allison says it is subjective. No, it's not. There is only 1 right answer to this question. Janet Brown says A. Ray says A. Miss Beth says A. Christy says A. Abby's showing some love to Wes. Will says A. Miss Brenda says A. Wes says C. Of course, he would vote for himself. Miss Melanie says A. Miss Dandy. All right, we've got a few late votes in here for Wes of who sang Revelation song the best. Miss Carolyn says that's Mr. Mance's favorite, and she's going with A. And then, of course, my mom says A. All right, so let's see who sang Revelation song better. Again, there was only one correct answer. That would be A, Allison Ambrose. We're sorry, Carrie Job. She did an okay job. Carrie Job did an okay job on it. But for this question, it's definitely A. And so Billy Ray Cyrus did sing Achy Breaky Heart better than any of the four people on here. Wes, what would you sing better than anybody else? You got anything? And I'm getting no responses. Oh, Christy says we need to sing off between Allison and Wes. I don't think that would go very well for Wes. Come on, Wes, what song do you sing well? What song do you sing better than anybody else? Maybe he dropped off. Maybe he got mad that not that many people voted for him. So he's no longer on. Oh, Wes, he finally chimed in with Don't Stop Believing. That's the song that he sings better than anybody else. All right, so on our next trivia night, Wes will be here live to sing Journey's Don't Stop Believing. Maggie says that he should be singing a Taylor Swift song. All right, here we go. All right, so that was question number 10. So we have 2 questions left. Who sang Revelation song better? That was question number 10. We've got 2 questions left. 2 questions left. All right. All right, here we go. It's getting nerve-wracking. How many folks are 10 for 10? I feel like we've got a bunch of people that are 10 for 10. Wes says you can contact his agent. All right, here we go. Oh, he's talking to me. Sorry. I'm not going to contact your agent. You're just going to be here to do it, son. Shayna says, yes. Will Young says, yes, Wes. All right, here we go. Who's saying Revelation song better? Here's question number 11. Question number 11. This song is Brother Jeff's all-time favorite contemporary worship song. All right, so this song is Brother Jeff's all-time favorite contemporary worship song. All right, so this would be a newer song. So here we go. Is it A, Truth Hurts, B, The Blessing, C, King of Glory, or D, What a Beautiful Name? All right, this song is Brother Jeff's all-time favorite contemporary worship song. Truth Hurts, The Blessing, King of Glory, or What a Beautiful Name? Maggie jumps in first. She says D, What a Beautiful Name. Justin says D. Allison says D. Faith says D. Miss Brenda says D. Dandy says D. Miss Jackie says D. We've got a bunch of folks coming in with D here. D seems... Will says D with a question mark, so he doesn't sound too sure. Abby says D, but I think he secretly likes Lizzo. My guess would be Brother Jeff has no idea who Lizzo is, or or that she is the one that sings the first song, Truth Hurts, which, by the way, is not a contemporary worship song. I was trying to throw it in there to throw some of y'all off. Miss Carolyn says D. Miss Ann says D. All right, so here we go. Let's check our answer. The answer is D. What a beautiful name. All right, that was question number 11. We've got several folks that are 11 for 11. All right, so we've got one question left. This is our final question. Here we go. Final question. Last chance to break the tie. Finish the lyrics. Sin had left a crimson stain. Blank. Finish the lyrics. Sin had left a crimson stain. Is it A, he plunged me to victory, B, child of weakness, watch and pray, C, he washed it white as snow, D, and now I am doomed? So finish the lyrics. Sin had left a crimson stain. Is it he plunged me to victory, child of weakness, watch and pray, he washed it white as snow, or D, and now I am doomed? Maggie says C, Faith says C, Allison says C, Miss Beth says C, Ray says C, Miss Brenda says C, Will, Justin, Miss Janet, Liz, Christy, Shayna, JT. Dandy says he washed it white as snow. Jennifer, yes. All right, the overwhelming response seems to be C. I cannot believe that nobody went for D. That seems like a very obvious answer. D, and now I'm doomed. Actually, we know that is definitely not the case. All right, so finish the lyrics. Sin had left a crimson stain, and yes, C, he washed it white as snow. So that is most definitely the answer. That is from Jesus Paid It All. So, all right, so great job. All right, so that was our last question, right? Yes, that was question number 12. So now it's time to tally up your score and drop it there in the comments or in the chat. Let me see how everybody did. And so just as everybody's totaling up their score, as everybody's getting ready to send in their answers, we do want to remind you that even though the church office is closed because of the stay-at-home order and everything, you can still get in touch with us. If you'll call the church, you can call our main number, 255-1318. You can call and leave us a message. And when you call, you'll get the little automated thing, but it will tell you if you'd like to talk to Brother Jeff, press 1. If you'd like to talk to Brother Todd, press 2, and so on and so forth. And so you can go on there, you can leave us a message, and then we will be checking those messages. They actually come to us via email. And so you can still call the church and get in touch with us. You can also still shoot us an email. And so all of our emails in the church, in the office, are just our first name at cookbc.org. So if you need to get in touch with somebody, just go. If you need to get in touch with Brother Todd, it's just Todd at cookbc.org, Jeff at cookbc.org, Chris at cookbc.org, Dion at cookbc.org, Carolyn at cookbc.org. And so you can go through and get in touch with us that way. And so we don't want anybody to feel left out or feel like you can't get in touch with us. And so anyways, so Allison has a trophy. Miss Dandy's. That would be amazing. If you want to get out, you and Ken and Landry, y'all can go deliver treats to everyone. And so, hey, Miss Beth, way to go, Miss Beth, 12 for 12. Faye says she was 12 for 12. Allison, 12 for 12. Miss Brenda, 12 for 12. Sabrina, they were 11 for 12. That's okay. Missed one. Miss Melanie was 12 for 12. JT, she said 11 for 12. However, I did get the Horatio Spafford bonus points. So I'm submitting my score as 12 out of 12. I did say that you could get bonus points for that. So, yes. So, yes, JT. Let's see. So, Stephanie says 11 out of 12. The Watsons were 12 for 12. Poor Mr. Ray, 11 out of 12. Lost to his wife by 1. And so Miss Melanie was 12 for 12. Shayna, they came in a little bit late, so they were 9 out of 12. That's all right. We still love the Olivers. The Bowls were 8 out of 12, and so that's fine. No biggie. Let's see. The Stakes were 12 for 12, but Joy gets 10 bonus points for Know Who Wrote It as well first. I will say she can get some bonus points for that. Miss Carolyn got all 12. Miss Jackie had fun. That's good. Justin, the money you promised us for winning can be sent to Cook Baptist Church. I don't remember promising any money, but okay. Will Powell, the Powells were in the money. That means they must have gotten 12 out of 12. Oh, Miss Janet, she went 11 for 12 because she got interrupted by a phone call. Come on, Miss Janet. You know when it's something important like this, you don't have to answer the phone. Miss Ann said 11 out of 12, didn't get signed in early enough for the first question. All right, and then Justin claims that he was 12 for 12. All right, and then Christy, thank y'all so much. So again, this was just for fun. That's why Christy just said there. We're just doing this just, to have something to do. It's a Thursday night. We're all sitting around at the house just staring at each other. We've been staring at each other all week probably. And so anyway, so that's why we're doing this. That's why we're hoping to have a little bit of fun. So next week, I believe we're going to be back next Thursday at same time at 6:30. We'll play our trivia again, and we'll also give you some information about different things that are coming up. This next Thursday, I think, I'm not 100% sure on our topic yet, but we'll have a fun little trivia, and so we'll give you the opportunity. If you weren't 12 for 12 this week, we'll give you an opportunity to redeem yourself next week. And so before we sign off, hey, don't forget this Sunday. Hopefully your Connect groups are going to be meeting somehow, whether it's Zoom, whether it's just on your own, but being able to communicate with each other, or hopefully you'll be able to meet some way this Sunday morning with your Connect group, or just to be able to hear from them. And then don't forget our worship service is going to be going live on all three of these platforms at 10:15. And so we hope that you'll be able to be a part of that, just worshiping with your family, worshiping with us. And so it is really weird just sitting here in the sanctuary singing to just basically to ourselves. So we hope that you all are participating at home, that you're worshiping along at home. And so I do want to say a special thank you. Our band, those guys have been able to continue playing and continue leading in our worship the last couple of weeks. And so I'm very thankful for them and for them being able to do that. And so hopefully we're going to be able to do that again. We're planning to do that again this coming Sunday. And so anyway, so it's just going to be exciting. And so anyways, we just hope that you can be a part of it. And also, if you have family members or other folks that can be in on that, please invite them to be a part of our worship service as well. I mean, we're not limiting anything to just Cook people. And so, hopefully we've got other folks out there that need to hear an encouraging word, that need to be able to have an opportunity just to worship with other Christians. And so we want to give them that opportunity. So once we go live, we've been going live about 10 minutes before our service starts. So at 10:05, you can actually go like on Facebook and YouTube and different places, and you can share that with other folks so that they can join in as well. So, all right. Well, thank you all so much. I'm excited, to do this again. And so we'll try it again next week. And so I'm excited that everybody got to jump on and join with us. So, all right. So we'll see you Sunday. And so hopefully everything continues to go well for you. If there's anything you need for us, please do not hesitate to contact us and get in touch with us. So we love you. We're praying for you. And so we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.